An array is a collection of items. When we have many values of same type, then how should we keep them? Here is where array comes into play. To store values in memory, we use variables. Okay, we are using these variables to keep students' marks saved into the memory. But this isn't an efficient way, because this makes the program static and useless. There will be a lot of students in a classroom. It can be 50, even 100. We were around 150 students in our classroom in the college. So how do we keep record of all of them? Hundreds of variables? No. Well, arrays help us in this situation. This is how arrays are declared in most of the programming languages. Set a data type, name the array, and set the size. This size is constant. However, in C, it can be increased using malloc. That's another topic. Now, keep the values in the array positions. The array position starts from index 0. Why? Because array positions are calculated by their distances from the first item. It's a bit tricky, I know. But at first, let us know how arrays are created in the lowest level. This line here does some works. It searches in the memory for some spaces where it can keep this much items. Then it reserves these spaces. These blocks have some memory addresses. We can access these values by indexing. Here is where you should understand the indexing. So, the first element of the array has an index of 0. It is because the element is 0 rows far from the top. Yeah, you're right. It itself is the top element. And this is why its index is 0. The second element is 1 row or 1 byte far from the top. So its index is 1. Now, let's see them in action. We want to print the positions of the array elements. This @ symbol says that we don't want the value, but we want the address of this element in the memory. And the addresses are long integers. Okay, let's run it. The addresses should be 1 byte far from each other. But we get different output for integers. They are 4 bytes far from each other. Why? It is because one memory block's size is 1 byte. To store an integer, we need 4 bytes. So, it consumes 4 blocks or 4 bytes to store an integer into the memory. But we have character data type, which is smaller in size, which consumes only 1 byte. So, working with characters will be easier for us. So far, you have learned what is an array and how arrays are created. Disclaimer: I don't want my viewers to learn anything wrong from me. So I try my best to keep these lessons 100% accurate. But mistakes happen. So always check out the comment section. If I find anything wrong, I will obviously pin it in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comment section, and help me grow up.